So I would think there are two challenges. The first would be around the business model. As you're working with the poor, there are many times where you have to constantly innovate on your cost models to start making businesses profitable. The second challenge would be availability of financing for businesses to scale more rapidly. We are working in large markets, and unfortunately today financing in the world does not have that kind of patient capital to wait for 10, 12 years because many of us are category leaders.
I think there are two challenges. One is always financing, getting a business off the ground. You have to find a combination of patient capital and also capital that's aligned with the founder's objectives and mission in the country. I think another challenge is really finding ways to be inclusive by giving opportunities to women, older persons, people who aren't necessarily usually included in businesses or entrepreneurial functions. So we really have to make an effort to bring in those groups into our business. And about half of our full-time employees are women, and we are the largest private employer in Bhutan. So that's a significant achievement, but it wasn't easy to do.
Well, there are challenges and opportunities. And the inclusive businesses that we have invested in as the International Finance Corporation, they usually have a business model that's commercially viable. And in addition to financing their value chain, they often provide technical assistance and capacity building. So that's the part that is often difficult to get in the business model. The other challenges are the business enabling environment. You know, does the government have policies that are pro-inclusive business, or do they have to really do everything themselves?
They face several challenges. An important one is the regulatory system. Sometimes the government, or in general just the country, does not have the right incentives in place for them to reach low-income populations, even though it makes sense. It makes social sense, it makes business sense.
So we're very fortunate to be participants of the Nescafe Plan. The Nescafe Plan is a global initiative that includes farmers in the Philippines involved in the coffee industry to help them become agripreneurs, to help also them alleviate poverty by increased yields and increase their income. Now the challenges that we face are how to put everything in a working value chain. Because when you help farmers in agriculture, you have to help them from beginning, which is the plant, up to production, up to marketing itself. And therefore, along the way, what you want is to involve as many people, especially the national government, to be able to help them. And sometimes there are challenges in getting everybody's act together. But we're not giving up, because we know that for us to be able to help farmers as part of our Creating Shared Value program, we have to do it. And we have to do it all the way, help him all the way.